I think the key point which you made about Walt Disney World, which is absolutely critical, is that they assembled a parcel of land which was large enough to internalize these externalities. And I think that is the way forward in terms of a private model. It's not quite the Gurgaon model, where you had these smaller parcels which internalized externalities, the office parks and the skyscrapers and so forth. What we need to do is extend the borders. So there was lots of infrastructure development within the property line of these developments. We need to extend the property line. So my ideal system actually would be something like 5 or 6 Walt Disney World-sized cities, all located within a competitive area, all located within a so divide Gurgaon into 5 cities, make each of them large enough to internalize these externalities for sewage, for electricity, and so forth, and then make them competitive to keep prices low. And in fact, we found a city in India, which was new to both of us, which actually follows the Walt Disney World model to some extent, much older. This is Jamshedpur. It's a very interesting city. This was started by Jamshedi Tata. Tata, you may know from the Tata companies. This was now talking about 1860s. The city was founded in the 1890s, 1900. He was the founder of the Tata group of companies. He was very entrepreneurial, very interesting guy. He traveled in the United States. He came to Pittsburgh and he learned all about the steel industry. And he decided he wanted to start a steel firm in India. And so he hired British and American engineers and prospectors to come to India and to find the perfect place for this city. And they did, and it was in wilderness, complete wilderness, where they literally had to deal with, marauding tigers and elephants and so forth. And so to get the workers to come to this city, they had to create basically a company town. And they built Jamshedpur. And they laid out all the streets. They provided sewage. They provided, a little bit later, electricity. And Jamshedpur, to this day, is one of the best-run cities in India because it has internalized. It's large enough to have internalized these externalities. So it's the only city, the Tata part, the leasehold part, is the only city in India where you have 100% of the wastewater is treated. It has the highest reliability of electricity in just about all of India, perhaps excepting Mumbai. It's one of the best-run cities. And it's because it's been large enough to internalize these externalities. And it's a city for workers. It's an industrial city. And it's worked out extremely well.